Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Zone Review. This week's going to be a little bit different though because Potato is still on vacation for some reason in Vegas. He said he borrowed some money from someone, but he's got a guaranteed bet to get that back. Just to make sure that he returns, I've got his son here and we're going to go over some tips about the Barrens. So we will be returning to regular scheduled zone reviews on a weekly basis, probably closer to the beginning of the new year, as long as Mr. Potato figures out his debts and comes back. Luckily, this week we've got his son, next week I'll have his wife, and then the week after he should be back. If he's not, well, maybe we'll just have to replace him. Hopefully we don't have to do that, because I know how much you guys enjoy the Potato. So this week we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about the Barrens. I know we discussed a lot about the Barrens last week, but this week specifically, we're going to go over some tips to avoid dying in the Barrens. So this is specifically a hardcore survival tips on where to not go in the Barrens. Now, there's a couple locations that you should just pretty much completely avoid when you're leveling up in the Barrens. The first place is next to the Harpies, up in the northwest part of the Barrens. Now, if you want to go quest up there, I highly suggest being higher level than the quest required. So the quest, you only need to be like level 14 for the quest to start the quest. But I would say don't go up there until you're at least level 18 minimum, because the spawns happen very quickly and there's a lot of mobs up there. And they also have some stealth mobs as well. So if you're someone that doesn't heal, like a warrior, a hunter even, you're going to have a little bit of a harder time. So just be careful if you do go up there, and watch your back. Make sure you stay away from the big packs. Don't charge in there. Definitely watch out for those chests. I know everyone's a loot goblin. You want that chest. You want to see what's in there. But just be cautious of it, because it might get you killed. Now, the next area I want to talk about is, specifically the quest is the Tiger's Eye quest, or the gem, the emerald, Tiger's Emerald, or something like that, I believe. It's in the northeast part of the Barrens, close to Orgrimmar. This area is full of goblins and everything. A lot of respawns very quickly. Now, if you do pick up this quest, I highly suggest just killing the stuff outside of the cave. Do not go into that cave, please. It spawns too much. I think there might be a quest in there. Just avoid it. Just, if you want, do the quick quest, get out of there, get that experience. It's really not worth it. The gold that you get from that quest specifically, I think you get maybe 15 silver. I'll go do it for you. I'll let you guys know. I'll show it on the screen here. It's not worth dying, guys. 15 silver, you can get that in like 5 minutes. If you're a leatherworker or a skinner, you can just skin some stuff and, you know, sell a couple of pieces of crafted leatherworking gear, or go kill some quill boar, get some linen cloth, make bandages. You can make 15 silver super quickly. So just, I honestly would either forget the quest, go try to kill one, because sometimes you can get really lucky. You kill one or two things and you get that gem, and that's quick, easy experience. Once you get that quest completed, or once you get that gem, just walk over to Orgrimmar, fly your ass over to Ratchet, and turn that quest in. Now, this last part isn't necessarily a survival tip. It's more of a convenience tip. If you just get into the crossroads and you're trying to get those raptor heads and you're having a hard time finding raptors, there's actually a mountain full of raptors. Now, I would suggest not going to this specific raptor mountain until you're about 15 at least, because they do call for friends when they're low on health. So with the mountain being full of raptors, when they're calling for help, you can get a extra raptor or two pulled. Now, if you're a hunter, you should be able to handle it. If you're a mage, you should easily be able to handle it. Just polymorph or something and kill the other ones, or run away. Just be careful, because you're on a mountain, so you can die to fall damage. Just be cautious of that. But This location here on the map is where you will find the raptors, so I strongly suggest going there when you're looking for the raptor heads. Now, another tip I would like to give you guys is if you're doing the centaur quest, do be careful when you're going to do your turn-ins. Up closer to the northern part of where the turn-ins are, there is the final quest of the chain where a lot of centaurs spawn. Now, they can just spawn suddenly if somebody starts that quest, so do be careful. Try to avoid that area completely, I would say. Go around and don't go through, because there could be times where you're walking through there, somebody starts the quest, 5 centaurs spawn, and they'll kill you. They're like level 18, 19, because that final quest is like a level 20 quest. So to be careful of that. Now, if you are on that final quest, you do not need to kill the final boss. All you need to do is find the flag, and you can turn in the quest, or take the flag piece off of it and turn it in. So you don't even need to kill him. You don't even have to attack him at all. You just have to be there, wait for someone else to kill him. Once he's dead, you can grab the piece of the flag and then turn in that quest. So do be aware of that. You do not need to actually kill the elite centaur. He just has to be dead. And even if, like, let's say you're 2 minutes out, somebody kills him, you can probably get there in time and loot that flag. So, like I said, Mr. Potato should be back around the beginning of the year, and that's when we'll go ahead and get going back into Silver Pine Forest to start. So, if you guys enjoy this type of content, or if you like the zone reviews that we've been making, follow, subscribe, and we will be back at the beginning of the year. Thank you guys. Have a great day.